But also looks like this highly anticipated movie Dune Part 2 looks like this movie just passed last year's like box office hit movie Oppenheimer by very small number. Looks like as of today, Monday, looks like this movie just crossed that $82.5 million, which means last year hit movie Oppenheimer. This movie just passed to that, which did bring $82.4 million. So as you can see, this movie just crossed Oppenheimer's number, very small number, but it did end up making more than Oppenheimer. Very interesting. Although a lot of people were expecting this movie will open, I think a lot of people were saying, it will open $100 million at the domestic market. I always thought that was really big shot because this movie is 2 hours and 46 minutes long, and a lot of people I heard earlier, they're waiting to see this movie in IMAX screen, because this is one of those movies you have to see in IMAX to appreciate this movie, because this movie visually is stunning. So it's really shocking how Denis Villeneuve, he made this movie only for $190 million. That's very impressive. This movie is, I think, Denis Villeneuve, his career, like the highest grossing for opening weekend. So very interesting for him. After looks like all this flop movie at the box office, finally Denis Villeneuve, he has this huge box office hit movie in his career. Although I always knew this movie will do good at the box office, because the first movie Dune, it was quite liked by the audience, especially the people who are excited to see that movie. So you know what, it's not shocking that Dune Part 2 did this well at this weekend box office. And this movie, I think a lot of people are comparing with Oppenheimer's success, because this movie did open on par with Oppenheimer, like quite close to. Is that means this movie will make like close to $1 billion? I don't know at this point. It could do really well. It depends on word of the mouth, how much audience are enjoying this movie. Although I saw a lot of people are like, some people saw this movie, they're like, whoa, I don't like this movie. Why everybody's praising so much this movie? I feel like those people have not seen the first movie, because at the end of the day, to appreciate this movie, you have to see the first movie. If you like the first movie, you will really like this one. So if you have not seen that, you will be lost. So that is why I did see some people are not enjoying this, but people who are excited to see this, they were giving this movie, most people I saw, they are giving like 8 out of 10. Although it's based, like some people did say it's not quite faithful to the book. I have not read the book, so I don't know about that. But once again, Denis Villeneuve, this movie actually, he packed all this young talent actor, Timothée Chalamet, Florence Pugh, Austin Butler, Zendaya, all these people are quite popular, with the young demographic. Although this movie, as I said in all the video, this movie's target audience is not young people. And why I'm not shocked, this movie's like, if you see the demographic, is they're not young. Most of them are over 25 years old. So looks like Dune Part 2 on domestic, it made 81.5. So I think this number is not accurate. I think this number changed today, so we don't have, unfortunately, the updated number. But international, this movie did $97 million. Wow, quite impressive. And total is, as of today, sitting $178 million. This is quite impressive, honestly. As I was saying, will this movie like reach Oppenheimer's box office? I don't know. There's a lot of competition, because next weekend Kung Fu Panda 4 coming. After that, after a few weeks after, huge movie called Godzilla X, the New Empire coming. So, a lot of competition is coming for this movie. Once again, doesn't matter what competition come for this movie. If this movie is a word of mouth is good, I think this will do really good at the box office, especially the target audience for this movie. They will like make this movie huge hit. Although I feel like still this movie has long way to go. Although it only costs $190 million, so I don't think it will be that hard to make its budget back. I think end of the day, Warner Brothers, they're gonna look at this number, they'll be really happy. They have another big movie coming out. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happened with other big movies coming out also in this week. And that's my thought on this weekend box office. office. Let me know in the comment, are you surprised by this? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe until I see you next time. Please take care.